How did CBT's technical expertise and delivery style help reduce risk and speed up the project you are working?
So initially it was like, I would say, we thought, okay, we are building some supercar. When it comes to the architecture, first we identified what kind of deliverables are needed for the project, what kind of solutions will be necessary for it. Then we went out looking for the right partners. Then we found out XaaS-ability is one of the platform which could do the work. So I would say it's a collectively teamwork from the customer side, from CBT side and the XaaS-ability side.
How would you explain XaaS-ability to someone new?
The advantage of XaaS-ability, which is a big data platform, which consolidates all the data real time, also comes in and set into XaaS-ability, where we are able to get real time information for the inventory or whatever related.
Were there any unexpected technical issue about the XaaS-ability?
We had an issue in the technical aspect because we are new into the project, especially XaaS-ability. So with the help of CBT technical team and XaaS-ability functional team, we fixed the issues and we move forward.
How this project is already helping your retail operation?
We have a huge vast historical data with respect to sales, inventory and other key KPIs. So all this data combined with the real-time data, we get a actionable output.
What were the biggest hurdles you faced while migrating to SaaS platform?
One of the biggest hurdles we were faced during the project was integration with the legacy system.
How did working with CBT impact these units?
They have been a good partner for infrastructure, for the big data platform setting up and all. That has helped us a lot.
It was a powerful collaboration where both CBT engineers, SaaS engineers, together with our internal team, pulled it off.
One of the flexible and expertise team they have.
Hi everyone, my name is Avinash Gujje, Chief Technology Officer from Cloudbox Technologies, UAE. Today, I would like to welcome everyone to the Cloudbox Tech Talk podcast, where innovation, AI, and transformation come together. Today, I'm excited to announce that a successful completion of our one of the prestigious project, where we have transformed one of the largest retail group for everything as a service platform using the industry technologies, be it infrastructure, be it software part, and be it the operational efficiency, and everything plugging together with best breed of technologies, which is a big data platform. And we have successfully completed a couple of use cases for this kind of platform. So today we have audience who will be speaking in this podcast, and we'll go through the journey of through the entire project, how Cloudbox using the best technologies like Dell for the hardware and XaaS-ability for the software part have completed the project delivery. So we will have CIO of Nesto Group, Linesh Kannan, and we will have the Chief AI Officer from Nesto Group, who is Fazil, and we will have this Chief Technology Officer, Jonas, and then we have the Chief IT Manager for Nesto Group, who is Namshit. So let's get it started. Thank you.
Linesh, I've been in IT industry for past 22 years plus. I'm heading IT team for Western International Group. We have multiple subsidiaries like Nesto, hypermarkets, Mark and Save. In retail session itself, we have Gala and a lot of consumer goods. Jeepas and market Young Life. A lot of different brands, Paragon.
How would you explain XaaS-ability to someone new with a real life?
So XaaS-ability in a simple language, what I have to explain is, if we have a retail, a chain of retails like us, we have globally more than 100 plus retail operation is going on. But having the data centralized is going to be a challenge. We have multiple system. Point of sale is LS Retail, and for central operation we handle with SAP. So everything we get as a standalone. We will not have a real time information. So always it will be day minus, or once the manual report all has been done, it will take 2 days for the business to be having an idea what exactly is happening in each and every stores. So now with the advantage of XaaS-ability, which is a big data platform, which consolidates all the data real time, also comes in and sit into SaaSability big data platform, where we are able to get real time information for the inventory or whatever related to, say, a few things is like, for example, we have structured data and unstructured data. Structured data, anyway, we can get it from our SAP solution or LS retail solution. But for unstructured data, like feedbacks from social media and all, it is a challenge for us to consolidate. So our biggest advantage with SaaSability has come, like we get real time information on if some, we have a lot of restaurants also. So in the restaurant, if there is a negative feedback coming in, immediately it will get a trigger to in a real time manner. We have lots of reports in a big data platform, so immediately we will be able to analyze and take the corrective action. This kind of stuffs and all can be done in SaaSability. Uh, to give it in a very easiest way is something, I'll give a proper clarification. If it is a large organization, large enterprise, getting the data, the sales transaction, real-time information of customer preferences, there are lots of stuffs related to the data which is all scattered right now. So now to bring everything in one single umbrella is going to be a tough. So this SaaSability has helped us to get real-time information. And to give in a smaller example, I'll say, if like for Skechers shoes, how many is selling in UAE market? How many are selling in Saudi market? So we can analyze that, and if it is moving less in some place, we can push the inventory to the other place. That is one thing. And something like a summer products and all, summer like in UAE, summer will be coming in, so winter products will not move. Might be in India, it will move faster. So we can analyze those kind of stuffs will be helping, as well as we can forecast based on the historical data, which we have put in all the historical data to SaaSability also, so that like it can also predict and give us a lot of solutions. So these are the things which has helped us to give it in a simple language. This is what SaaSability has done for us.
I think I can also speak on that. Okay, so what was the biggest challenge with the inventory visibility?
Okay, I think I've said in the previous thing also, like to give a small explanation for us, it is the entire, yeah, it's globally, we are into operation, all GCC, India, and also multiple places we are operational. So all the data are like scattered and it's all in different systems. So we didn't had a centralized location where we know the exact inventory currently. So now biggest advantage which we have is, since SaaSability can see earlier, like if someone in the store also, to give you a solution, real-time sales. Real-time sales is, we are running on point of sale a different solution. It takes one day. At the end of the day only, we pull the data to SAP. So they need to wait for a day to get that sales data. But with like SaaSability or big data platform, what we have done is real-time information from LS retail also we are pushing to SaaSability big data platform, and from SAP also all the inventory has been pulled to SaaSability. The advantage is we are able to see a real-time sale also within SaaSability for the store manager to see like how many stock, how many sales has happened at current scenario. So earlier they have to wait for a day to get all these information. So this all has helped us a lot in the inventory optimization part.
Okay, yes. Another question I would like to ask from my side. How long did it take to move from the old system to the new system?
So, see, it took several months, to be frank. We did a proper phased wise implementation. The reason was we did it 2 years back, to be frank. And no one was thinking about that. Like now only the AI has come in. So during like 2 years back itself, we started the project. what we did is we don't want to we are a bit traditional in having all our information within our umbrella itself. We don't want to keep it anything in the cloud or anything. So we wanted to set up on-premise big data platform. That was our major objective. So we have set it up on-site, on-premise big data platform, and then we did some use case on top of that, like inventory optimization. It took us nearly a year to complete that project, and for the use case and to be beneficial, it has just started giving. There are new stuffs has come in for the big data and AI, machine learning, and all. So that has helped us because now we have all the data centralized in the big data platform.
And what challenges came up when you were getting your staff ready to use the new system?
See, always any system, if we are implementing, there will be a lot of resistance. Everyone will be in comfort zone with if they're doing manual work also, they will be more than happy. The reason is if they take 2 days also, they wanted to do what they have been doing. So we for us, it was a challenge. For us also, it is a challenge. But here for them, their work of 2 days can be reduced to a half an hour or 1 hour. That is they saw this efficiency. What they did is they understood this is going to be helpful for us for so that most of the things is automated. They can do others efficient work other than this, right? So that's how we have trained them. We gave them proper training. We showed them how capable is the system. Whatever, see, we cannot say we were 100% everything was perfectly fine and all. When we gave them, there was a resistance. They were showing that problem, this problem, and all. One by one, it's a new system, so we had to correct that, and now it's going smoothly.
So, in this case, how did CBD support you during design, integration?
Say, okay, CBD has been working with us nearly a decade now. So, and they've been a good partner for infrastructure, for the big data platform setting up and all. They have done the initial work, and they have done a use case also for the inventory optimization. That has helped us a lot. Lot of they did it within 1 year project. Actually, it should have been taken more. So they have completed this proper designing, deployment, and all within that speculated 1 year. That is something. It's a added thing which they have supported, and they followed up with that everyone, and made sure from our side also, might be wherever if there was a delay from our side also, they helped us get that sorted, and immediately getting gelled with our team, and get all if there is a conflict also, those kind of conflicts and all, how to rectify, escalate, and make the project smooth and on time to be implemented. That they have helped us a lot.
Thank you so much for the words. What was the biggest surprise during the move from the legacy system? Biggest shortcoming?
Biggest challenge or
Surprise, you are switching your whole thing. So what was okay, this is what I'm going to do.
okay, so shifting. One good thing is the real-time information that has added a lot for us, since the team has to wait nearly 1 or 2 days usually to make. They were doing manual work. To do that, it takes nearly a day. Day -1 is the data they are going to receive. When they have to do all the activity, so it is going to take one more day. So it was taking two minus day to get the data. So now the biggest advantage which using this SaaS-ability is something we get real-time sales, inventory. Most of the things can be real-time. That is the biggest advantage, as well as unstructured data, as I said, the Facebook and those kind of stuffs. And also there are multiple advantages now because of this new AI and machine learning has come in. Now we have all the data, so we are able to do everything like a chatbot on top of this one, and also the LLM language we are building in on top of this big data platform. So for us, all new things we are able to add on top of big data platform. That is the biggest advantage which we are seeing. As per the latest trend, we are able to move, since see most of the company now only they've been like learning what is data, how to centralize the data, those kind of stuff. That is they've started. But we have thought this before the chat GPT or AI stuffs. Now 2 years back itself, we have thought, and that is helping us to move faster. For other companies, they have to start building the data and then do the AI and machine learning. For us, the biggest advantage is already we have, and we are moving ahead on that.
So I would like to ask my last question to you. If you have to give one piece of advice to other retail leaders regarding accessibility and big data projects, what would it be?
Okay, so as I said in earlier thing is right now AI and machine learning is ruling the entire globe now. So data is the biggest oil which is being considered in this market right now. So most of them, including us, I will also say, we are not utilizing the data to the level which it can trigger, like bring lot of customer, the lot of opportunities and all. Still for us also it is something we are also looking into it. Okay, so what I will suggest is right now build a proper centralized data lake. It's not only SaaSability, it can be, there are multiple products in the market, but one good advantage what SaaSability and other is, it's a open source platform which is same like other products like Cloudra. As a similar, it is going to be like similar to Cloudra is what we have set it up for on-premise setup. We're using all open source platform, and we are reaping our, like all the whatever we have. So now we are able to reap the benefits out of it. So things are going in a positive way. What I will suggest for other retailer also, think on building a centralized big data platform. Anyway, in future, it is going to be entire thing will be driven by and the data, like it will be a customer, how you can bring customer personalization, how you can build a customer segmentation, how all like you can like say people will loyal customer, how you can retain a customer. This is all is going to happen in the future, like henceforth I don't know like whether pricing or other factor can trigger customers. Now henceforth how loyal, how that connection between the bonding between the data and the customer is going to be, that is going to trigger in the future. So I feel like that that need to be add on, like we have to bring lot of loyalty related activities. Since one good advantage which we have is we have been running Inam for more than 15 years. So it's a loyalty program. So we have multiple information like of the customers information. So now like what is the biggest thing is we can push whatever, like if might be I like cakes, then like easily I can push offers on the cake. So obviously I'll go to the particular retailer and buy for it. So those kind of stuffs all has to get changed. So my suggestion is how to bring a centralized big data platform is going to be a future. So everyone have to think on that and take it forward.
Thank you so much for your words, and I feel honored to take your time.
Thank you so much. And thanks for CBT as well as you guys to arrange this testimonial. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hi Yunus, this is Sayed Kisha Fatima from Cloudbox Technologies. It's a pleasure having you here for the interview.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself.
Myself, Yunus. I'm the CTO of the group. I'm heading the entire technical in IT infrastructure.
Okay, I would like to ask a few questions from you. Can you please explain, were there any unexpected technical issue and how do you handle them regarding the project you are doing with Nesto about the accessibility?
Yes, to be frank, we had an issue. I mean, in the technical aspect, because we are new into the project. So especially SaaSability. So with the help of CBT technical team and SaaSability functional team, we fix the issues and we move forward.
So when you were actually going on with this project, what security or privacy concern were the most important in this project for you?
Especially in the security perspective, data encryption and role-based access, and we follow the UAE GDPR law.
And what measurable results have you seen so far using this project?
Measure result, actually we achieved actionable result, and we removed manual corrections by implementing the project, and we got a faster reporting tool.
Did you face any hardware scalability or compatibility issues, and how were they fixed?
Yes, there is actually, because this is a new project and new technology. So there was a hardware requirement, especially the GPU and AI machine learning compatible hardware. So this was given by CBT with their architecture solution. We achieved this.
What hardware factors turned out to be the most important for performance for this project?
Especially choosing the correct resources, I mean the hardware side and the storages. It's not a normal machine doesn't support, especially GPU servers.
And if you'd like to give one piece of advice to other retailers about XaaS-ability, what would it be?
To be frank, I will recommend, because it's an open source platform. You can turn around the way you want the product, and you can generate the reports. It's flexible to use it.
Thank you so much, Yunus.
Thank you so
It was
much.
a pleasure having you here. Thank you.
Hello, hi, I'm Fazil Majid. I'm taking care of analytics in Western International Group for the entire group, including Nesto, XaaS, and many other flagship brands.
Fazil, so I would like to ask some questions from you. My first question will be, what data sources mattered most for getting accurate inventory insights?
We combine data from different sources, actually from SAP ERP, point of sales, IoT devices, all kind of data sources like both structured and unstructured data, all flows.
And can you explain the analytics journey from raw data to useful recommendations?
Yeah, yes, as I mentioned, we have several different ERP systems and different mobile applications. From all that, the data, flows in, and there is a need of having a single point of truth. So we combined all this information into one single place. It's like a data lake, and from there, once we combine this data, it enabled the AI journey for us. Actually, you can call it as a data readiness for any organization which is desired, which we have now achieved.
Okay, brilliant. Can you share an example of how this project is already helping your retail operations?
Yeah, the focus was on optimizing the stock and also real-time inventory, as well as the combination of sales data. We have a huge, vast historical data with respect to sales, inventory, and other key KPIs. So all this data combined with the real-time data, we get a actionable output where we send this data through different applications to our business teams to do action.
Yeah, okay. And how did working with CBT impact these results?
Yeah, a powerful, it was a powerful collaboration where both CBT engineers, the SaaS engineers, together with our internal team, actually pulled it off. It was a combination of, technical expertise plus our functional and technical knowledge on our internal data sources with our team has, which helped a lot in,
building the whole
pulling
thing
out and bringing.
Yeah, brilliant. How has this project supported your AI journey and market position in the UAE?
Yeah, in terms of any retail industry, there is a need of addressing several scenarios, or we can call it as use cases.
Yes.
So many of these use cases we have addressed, like inventory optimization, customer segmentation, and several other, like going to a agentic AI framework or generative AI framework, or for all these, the data matters. So that data readiness, as I mentioned earlier, that we have achieved, and this helps us to build on top of that, any kind of agents for different use cases, and also to leverage the information whenever required to not only informative for in an actionable perspective, and also since the retail industry is very dynamic, the information is required when and where on time.
Thank you so much. My last question from you will be, if you have to give one advice to retailers, other retailers basically, regarding SaaS-ability and big data projects, what would it be?
SaaS-ability and big data project, it was a cost-effective solution for us. If since retail, there will be huge amount of SKUs, and to manage and handle the system. Actually, we should not go with a traditional approach of sometimes even we should not think of pulling the data directly from the transaction system. It is always good to have a separate analytical system, and also to build a which is very close to truth with the transaction system. Once we achieve this, it is very helpful for us to scale further for a AI transformation. So both SaaS-ability and CBT helps us on a very great extent in this regard to start and progress well in our AI transformation journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Fazil, for giving this interview. Hi, Namshid. This is Syed Kishore Fatima from CloudBox Technologies. It's a pleasure you're here with me for the interview. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Namshid. I am working with the Nesto Group since 2008. I'm the head of infrastructure and IT manager of the Nesto Group.
So I would like to ask a few questions from you. And first of all, the first question I would like to ask is, from an IT operations perspective, what were the biggest hurdles you faced while migrating to SaaS platform?
Yes, like any other project, there was some hurdle for us. One of the biggest hurdle we were faced during the project was integration with the legacy system. We have integrated with our legacy system like SAP, S4HANA, BW for HANA, LS retail system, and some IoT system as well.
So that was the hurdle that you faced. Okay, so Namshid, can you share how support and training were structured to ensure a smooth handover from implementation to business day-to-day usual operations?
Okay, we designed a very hands-on approach. Like CBT was closely working with the business and IT team, and they have given the documentation, training, and support for the live transition also. So because of this, our team will be quickly adapt and implement the system.
And looking ahead, what additional IT capabilities or enhancements would you like to see at the SaaS platform service?
Yeah, we would like to see greater things with the AI. That should be aligned with our retail kind of business.
Okay, so how do you see CBT's role in supporting and scaling your IT infrastructure in the future?
The CBT has been working with us for long. He was one of the flexible and expertise team they have. So they are giving a lot of insight. They are helping us for our IT strategy roadmaps.
So I feel proud being a CBT now, really much. So my last question from you will be, if you have to give one piece of advice to other retailers considering SaaS-ability and big data projects, what would it be?
We had a lot of study about the big data system. Finally, we choose the SaaS-ability because of there is a lot of option, a lot of flexibility they have, and we did a lot of inventory things and forecasting things to the SaaS-ability system. I would like to recommend this system for the retailers, especially in my experience.
Thank you so much. Hi, this is Syed Kishore Fatima from CloudBox Technologies. It's a pleasure to have you here. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, Fatima. First of all, thank you for this opportunity. So myself, I'm Avinash Gucci. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for Cloudbox Technologies.
So I would like to ask a few questions from you. My first question will be, how did CBT's technical expertise and delivery style help reduce risk and speed of the project you're working on?
The project risk is, just to give you a background of when we first heard of the project of a big data platform or something that Nesto wants to do. It's like it's a very large ecosystem what they carry. I personally have been working with them more than a decade now. I really understand the nitty-gritties of the systems that they hold. Okay, the complexity that is involved because of the amount of users that the system handles and the access permissions between them, the data transformations that to happen. So initially, it was like I would say we thought, okay, we are building some supercar, we were pretty. I can only say like we're shocked to look at the vision of the company. A company like organization like Nesto or Western, coming with a great vision of which we started a couple of years ago. The vision was good in 2 years back, and today I think we have built a fantastic platform. When it comes to the architecture, first we identified what kind of deliverables are needed for the project, what kind of solutions will be necessary for it. Then we went out looking for the right partners. Then we found out XaaS-ability is one of the platform which could do the work with less economics when it compared with other products in the market. And in terms of infrastructure, Nesto being predominantly Dell infrastructure, and they're getting a support from Dell was very good. So even we got designing done from Dell. So I would say it's a collectively teamwork. It's from the customer side, from CBT side, and the XaaS-ability side, and from the Dell perspective.
Moving ahead with the next question. What future technologies are you planning to add to inventory management?
Going back, inventory management is one of the use cases we have done in this big data platform. So the beauty of the platform is like the data is ready, which is not there with any of the customer today. If you ask me in UAE, I can say on a fingertips, a private organization having their data ready for the transformation. So that is one of the biggest step that they have done. So when it comes to inventory management, just to give an example of the nitty-gritties of the project, even let's take a small water bottle. They can, with a single click, they can know in which store this bottle has been sold, from which, what is the stock level reports and all. Still, we are working on AI. So now the latest trend, everybody is talking about AI. So our plan is to bring AI into inventory management and manage it more efficiently using the AI and giving this user experience. So far, we have been working in the backend. So the next goal, the next vision of Nesto is aligned with our technologies as well. So we want to take this to the end user. We want to make sure the customers of Nesto are happy with the deliverables.
Technology you're implementing.
Yes.
Okay, and what were the key factors in choosing the right hardware and cloud mix for this project?
Yeah, right hardware in the sense, see, the hardware vendors are very, again, we were predominantly, the customer was predominantly using Dell, and the reliability of the Dell was very much, I would say the trust factor was more rather than anything else, because the amount of data that gets loaded and this being a secondary data for them, so failure on this is acceptable, but at the same time, the amount of the data that gets on it is very vast. So that's one of the trust factor, I would say, the main factor. And the performance was very good. And the architecture that was laid down was not like a typical infrastructure. Since it's a big data platform, it has a couple of worker nodes and the control nodes, and it's a typically a big data platform hardware. So we have chosen Dell for that.
And how did you balance performance, cost, and flexibility when you were designing the infrastructure?
So when I would say, when you say infrastructure, I don't call it as only the hardware. The interesting thing was the software layer on top of it, which is the XaaS-ability part. So as I said earlier, when we were looking for the best vendors in the market, or let's say the best support that we can get as a system integration company, so that's when we partnered with XaaS-ability. Okay, because the XaaS-ability, the architecture of XaaS-ability is very rugged architecture. I've been working on multiple other big data platforms, but when it comes to XaaS-ability, it gives the customer the feasibility to customize. So Nesto has around, we are talking about We have done the recipe project. We talk about around 6,500 customizations. So that's a huge customizations for us to do it. And the same customizations has to be brought on to a big data platform without any change. And again, integrating SAP with LS Retails, that's another challenge.
Yes,
Then
very
other integrate with other applications. So it was like a mix of multiple things. Cost was a major factor when we're looking at the software products that does this. So there are a lot of paid products which are done. So what we have done is we have done with a good partner, I would say, XaaS-ability and Dell. So CBT was able to deliver in a very structured manner with them. The project was very smooth. Okay, obviously there was some back and forth, but at the end of the day, yeah, we achieved the results with them.
Yeah, and how did you ensure that the new system could scale with future business growth?
Yeah, new business, as I explained earlier, what CBT has done is the clever part. I would say the data is ready now. So now to build anything on top of this is like a piece of cherry on a cake, right? So now we are working on enabling the complete AI modules for the team. In terms of we are talking about the inventory management, where we are talking about HR systems in place, a logistics team in place, and voice assistants for their, especially the customer care division. And we want a visionary analytics into it. So adding that on top of AI. So there are a lot of systems that are currently in progress, and we are still working with the team in terms of achieving those results.
I would like to ask, what was the toughest part of integrating this new system with the existing retail application of Nesto?
So I'll just give a simple example for everybody to understand, right? So let's say, for example, there are two organizations. You take a healthcare, you take a retail. Both of them are running on SAP, right? When you look at from a database structure perspective, both might have a similar data structure. Let's say, for example, customer ID for a healthcare, customer ID for a retail industry. Technically it's a digital data and it's the same, but the context is different here. Now, when we transform this into understandable language, because at the end of the day, a software has to understand. It's not the human who is understanding it. And when we talk about AI, it's not that AI is doing the work. The results are the most important factor. So tallying the right data, the analytics has to match. So that is one of the biggest challenge what we have in terms of bringing all the systems together. Basically, the data transformation part was the very toughest part. Once we have done, I think then everything was smooth. But that's the biggest part, the biggest hurdle that we faced.
If you have to give one piece of advice to other retailers considering XaaS-ability and big data projects, what would it be?
I would say now it's too late for other retailers. Okay, because finding a single truth or source of truth is most important in today's data, where data is scattered everywhere. So building a one source of truth is very, very important for not only for retailers, for every organization, which will ease up the operations, because people think retail, okay, we go to a supermarket, we buy something. But the back end, the work, the logistics, the distribution channels, the storages, the warehouses, it's a big ecosystem that goes into place. So if somebody wants to build a big data platform, I would say they have to build very fast. I don't think going back to big data, mostly now people are moving into AI. So I recommend, even though AI, please understand, AI is not results. It's all about getting the right results. So building the right results can only be done with a proper big data platform in place, wherever especially for retailers where the data loads are huge. Okay, it's a small organization, we can understand, but any bigger organization, yes. Building a single source of truth is the most important thing.
Thank you so much, Avinash, for the interview.
Thank you very much.